Hello. So, what I'm going to say now is probably going to piss a few people off. It's genuinely not my intention, but people do kind of get a bit triggered by stuff these days, but it's who I am. So, what do I think holds most people back from their weight loss, fitness goals? Discipline. I believe that people's self-discipline has been confused with motivation. Motivation is what's required to make you want to make a change. So it's the spark and the fire, right? But that's it. That's all it's going to do. It's going to give you that initial momentum maybe to start to do something. It won't carry you through any further than that. And I think this is what people miss. It's like, oh, I don't feel motivated. I'm losing my motivation. And it's just wrong. What you mean is, for whatever reason, you're not able to follow through on that initial spark. So let's take, for example, me going out for this run, walk, whatever I'm doing today, okay? I feel good today. I could push through, go hard, really push it, right? But that's not the plan today. I need to stay disciplined enough so that my heart rate doesn't go above around about 130, because that is the plan, that's the program that I've decided to do today. And it's the same if you're trying to lose weight. So you know all you've got to do is cut most of the crap out, is to stop having the extra slice of pizza, it's to stop helping yourself to the kids' leftovers after you've fed them, it's the not having a glass of wine when you probably really know you shouldn't. And that's not anything other than self-discipline. But it's hard. It's very, very tough, especially when we live in an age now that I believe that every new invention, every part of society is trying to make things less difficult and more comfortable. And it's one of the reasons why we've called Not the Comfort Zone, Not the Comfort Zone, which, if you don't know, is our sort of community coaching platform group. And part of that is that we're trying to encourage people to step out of that comfort zone a little bit, to show to themselves, not to anybody else, that they're able to make decisions that might not be easy, but they'll have the push to stick to it. We hold them slightly accountable, no shame, but the goal is to get you to understand that you're capable of much more than you think. So, okay, Spence, it's about discipline. How do we go about putting that into practice? One of the simplest things, and this is going to be personal to you, is to find something that you don't normally do. Now, this doesn't have to be necessarily uncomfortable. It might be something that we know is good for your health, like when I wake up I'm going to have a big glass of water and just drink it. Being hydrated in the morning has a huge effect on your body positively, but few people get up and have it. They'll have the coffee, the tea. I'm talking about myself as well here. But if you said to yourself, for the next month, I'm going to get up, drink a large glass of water, you're doing something that's positive for your health. But more importantly, in my eyes, you're doing something that is building this self-discipline. It doesn't have to be big. We talk about little wins, small wins. I bang on about it all of the time. And that's exactly what I mean. I'm on about trying to get you to understand that some of this stuff that you're trying to do is just about building discipline, not habits, discipline, because you've got to follow it through. It doesn't have to be weight loss or fitness motivated. It can be anything. All you're trying to do is do something that you don't normally do. Telling yourself that you're going to do it, park farther away at work. Same when you go shopping. Try and get your step count over 8,000. Loads of the ones that I think of are related to fitness and health, because it's kind of what I work in. But throw that net out broader and think about how you can apply it to other parts of your life. And what you should notice over time is that this new self-discipline with these little tasks are starting to roll over into bigger things. You're able to do more things that you didn't think you could. And that's where our coaching community comes in. The whole point of that is to take people out of their comfort zone, but doing it at a level and at a time that suits them. Nothing grand, we're not jumping off bloody bridges or bungee jumping. It's about doing things that you personally don't feel comfortable trying and proving to yourself that you can do it. And I've seen this time and time again over the years of coaching. Once you start to get that little bit of self-belief, it rolls into everything, especially weight loss and fitness. And with that newfound discipline, you'll get more growth, because growth only happens when things are uncomfortable. Fitness, for example, only improves when you ask of your body to do something more than it physically can right now. You then give it time, it adapts, and you get better at it. So there you go. What you need to do is you need to pivot your mindset away from some bullshit program that somebody's charged you thousands of pounds for, and just look at your own self-discipline. because I'm happy to give you tons of ways that you can build that, and I promise you 2.5 decades of doing this will show you that it works. So if that sort of thing's of interest, we put together an 8-week program where it's all about building little wins, small circuits, outdoor walks, help with the nutrition, but more importantly, helping you build your mindset, helping to prove to you that you're capable of more than you think you are. So if you're fed up of starting again every Monday, check out the links. Let's get started, eh?